pregnancy yoga is one of the most important stage of a woman's life. Woman has some three major stages in her life. It is from menarche, the time she attends her menstruation. The next would be her next about parenthood or attending her womanhood more of rather through her fulfilling her desires or intentions or her satisfaction is through more of a motherhood. So the last third stage is menopause. Pregnancy is no more a disease. It's one of the stages in a womanhood. She is no more a patient there. She's just, we can address her as one of the stages for her in her life. The usual early pregnancies, as early as they attend from menarche, from that age, they are more reproductive. But for the health hazards, we always advise the pregnancy to be started at the age of 18. Till 32 to 33 is very safe period to have a normal pregnancy. After 33, if a woman is pregnant, we call it as elderly pregnancy and other later pregnancies, which have higher risk factors. So whenever we come across a pregnant lady, the moment we tell them they are pregnant, look into their age. That's one of the most important factors. Once a woman is pregnant, they will have 40 weeks of their pregnancy period. It's from 0 to 40. This 0 to 40 weeks has been divided into 3 trimesters of 12 weeks of each. 0 to 12 one and 30 to 25 one and 28 from 28 to 40 and the usual delivery in normal Indian cases it will be from 38 to 40. The woman tries and goes for delivery. Now yoga becomes one of the prime important things as we start assuring them the problems that they face during this stages of pregnancy. There are a lot of symptoms, changes in their entire physiology as the body demands a lot of things from them. It's an entire makeup right from their respiratory, cardiovascular, digestive, metabolic, hormonal changes. So there are various such small changes that happen and compensate in a bigger way for the newer one to get a place in the womb and to grow. So we have to try and figure it out, the changes, how we are going to accommodate with the yoga. That's where the yoga plays a major role. First trimester. The risk of miscarriages are quite high. This is the time where the woman comes to know that she has missed her periods and that's why when they go for a test and they will know that they are pregnant. That's the first thing. So this is the time where they have morning sickness. That's basically nausea or vomiting. If they have severe vomiting, that is emesis we call in medical terms, that is we call it as hyperemesis. That's probably which may last more than 12 weeks at times. So 0 to 12 or beyond 12 weeks also they may go for a vomiting. That is called hyperemesis. Nausea, vomiting, severe fatigue, tiredness, headaches, constipation and increased frequency in urination. These are the major problems that they face. I think all of us are mothers, so if you have any other symptoms you can please share with me if I have missed something. Anything else they face? Okay, I noticed only I'm talking, so I want all of you to listen to me. What happens in the second trimester? Second trimester is from 12 to 28 almost.
Joint pains,
yeah, they have indigestion, acidity, soreness, heartburn. Heartburn is an important symptom. The constipation may continue. The frequency, maturation, nausea, vomiting subsides usually by second trimester. And they start feeling good, and this is the time where they certainly try and put on a little more of weight. Weight loss is also one of the initial first trimester this thing that happens. Are you able to follow me? Okay. So those are the second trimester. The third trimester, as the weight goes up, what happens?
Start getting, you're not able to eat more, you get flatulence if you eat more.
Yeah.
If you're not able to consume more.
The first trimester symptoms, some of them will repeat here again, like tiredness, increased frequency in maturation because of the weight. The first will be because of the hormonal changes. The second one will be because of the weight of the uterus would have grown into fully. That's the symptoms that they face. Backache is something which starts with the 12th week and continues throughout. This is what informal. And they will have a regular checkup with the doctors. The first till 6th trimester, the second trimester, we are going to visit every monthly once. The later on from 7th it will be bi-weekly, 2 weekly once. From 33, 34 they start from weekly 1 visits to the doctor. To the clear? That's where they meet the doctor. All this I'm telling you that we'll also know when we start interacting them, we should also know when they have to go to the doctor. Some of the women, even they might be highly educated, would neglect visiting a doctor. So we are aware, we can certainly guide them and tell, oh, it's your time to go to the doctor. That makes a more important thing. And then first 3 months, when it comes to the weight gain, there will not be much of weight gain as it comes to the probably half a kilo. Some of them even may lose 2 to 3 kilos if they have severe vomiting. They'll start gaining weight only from the 12th week onwards, which will be an average of initially 1 to 2 kilos. By the end of pregnancy, the last month or the last trimester, with all of your experience, it will be quite high. Probably some of them may even go up to 750 grams to 1 kilo per week. On an average, Indian woman puts about around 10 to 12 kilos of weight. But being the standards of nutrition have gone up, I've seen women with underweight going up to 20-25 kilos also. But as a doctor, I would always take a caution and tell, having increasing more weight does not add on to a healthy weight. So all our caution being as the yoga teachers also look forward to keep them healthier, not to add on much of weight with the concept thinking that my child is going to be healthier. No. Overweight men can lead them to obese later on and also have a lot of problems during their delivery. That's one thing. And also the doctors will advise them for a regular scans. At the 12th or 13th week is the first scan they will undergo. Some of the gynecologists might then ask them to go even as early as about 6-7 weeks if they have a doubt. Some of them will have spotting, bleeding. These are all the extra additional problems or the signs they have in the first trimesters. And the second scan is done at 21st to 21st to 22nd week called anomaly scan. This is one of the very important scans to know how the child has grown. By then the neural tube, brain functions, limbs, especially the esophageal gut tubes, all that gets formed at the second trimesters. And the third trimester will be the last one done at 33 to 34th week to assess the entire growth of the child and to see the fixation of the head. The fixation of the head is even felt with the hand movements and the body movements. This one. Usually the woman starts feeling quickening or the movement of the child. We call it as Bradwick's contractions in medical terms, or the quickening which all of you have experienced as a woman or a motherhood. Probably by 12th or 13th week to 16th week, the active movement starts. On an average of 12 to 24 movements a woman experiences. And as they go on to a third trimester, this movement starts subduing as much as possible. Because the head gets into a fixation by then, they can start experiencing sense when the child is awake, sleep, all the sensations become more aware when they progress to the end of the term.